I'm Phil Hayday-Brown. I'm the race director of the Spine Race in the UK and for the Arctic Spine in Sweden. So for 20 years, I've been doing polar expeditions, organising races in the polar regions. And the kit that you're going to see through these videos are amongst the kit that I've been using over the years. And, you know, it's all worked for me and hopefully it'll work for you. So with everything we've been talking about, there is a system, and we have the sleeping system. So you start with a roll mat. Now this can be a blow-up mat like this, or a foam mat. So as long as you are insulated from the ground, you need a mat to sleep on. Then you need a sleeping bag. And here, one of my old sleeping bag, I think from North Pole trip. And it's a Nanak bag, then you can get them anymore. And this is rated down to -45, and that's -45 extreme rating. So the comfort rating on this bag is down to -30. For the race, I'll be looking for bags that are comfort -20. So when you're looking for bags, that's what you need to be searching for. This one is slightly different than a normal sleeping bag. It's only got a quarter, like a quarter zip, as they call it. This helps to reduce the amount of air leakage that can come in to the bag down here, so keeps more heat contained inside. And yeah, it's a synthetic bag as well, so this bag can get very wet in the tent, so I could spill stuff all over this bag and it would still perform the way I wanted to perform, and that's it. But the last thing you want to do is to get it wet, so generally you put a bivy bag over it, even in the tent, and that will stop any moisture getting onto it there. It also changes the dew point. So the dew point at the minute in this could be within the fabric, but if you put a bivy bag on, it could change the dew point to outside, so it's not going to have ice crystals in the bag. It'll be on the outside of the bag and you can shake it off. So that's that. This one has a zip either side as well, so for easy in and out. So it is just a quarter zip. There are other bags. We have another bag here, which is a down bag. Now, the beauty with down bags is they are lighter, they'll pack away smaller, and I mean, this will be rated down to the same -45, but it will be lighter and smaller. And this one is actually in a waterproof material, so it's a Gore-Tex material on there, and it also has this system which comes over the top on that. So it's kind of a sleeping bag with a bivy bag already in it. This is always an option, and which would cut out the fact they need to carry a bivy bag. They're quite rare. So in the sleeping system, it's always worth having a liner. Now, I always use silk because I like silk. The beauty with silk is they are very light and very warm. So this will add a good few degrees onto what bag I put it in. So if I sleep in this, I'm going to be quite warm just in this, really. And then you put it inside the sleeping bag, it's even warmer. And like I say, this will kind of compress up quite small. Generally, I just keep it in my sleeping bag. So when you're in your tent and you're ready to go to bed, anything you want to keep dry or warm for the next day goes in the bag with you, to a degree. I mean, some people take that too far and they try and put too much in their bag, and then suddenly they can't get in their bag. But so things like, you know, the clothing that you're going to put on in the morning, you could keep that at the bottom of the bag, and then you just have to pull it up and jump into it the next day. Or water, keep that in the bag, because if you leave anything out of the bag, it will freeze. So just bear that in mind. Also, one little hint and tip is I always tell people to carry a pee bottle. So if you need to pee in the night, you just pee in a bottle, and that stays in the bag with you as well, and can act as kind of a hot water bottle if you wanted to. But that is your sleeping system. There'll be lots of adaptations to this, different kinds of bags, different kinds of liners, but they've all got to be rated down to at least -20 comfort. Arctic Spine Race, entries are open, book a call with myself, and let's make this happen.